Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to another episode of Gaming Force, the Retro Gaming Challenge Show, where you can compete for the Retro Gaming YouTuber of the Year. Well, that's not even it, is it? I really must get this proper. Where you can compete for the Retro Gamer of the Year trophy. It's got nothing to do with YouTubers. It's all about you competing for the Retro Gamer of the Year trophy. We have 3 challenges per week. Check them, 3. How can we live at that speed? Well, it's very hard unless you are in the Retrovator, which is where we are. This is the zone of cool and retro. And when you're in the Retrovator, which you will be if you are competing in the show, then you too have the power to compete for the trophy. What are the challenges? Well, this week we have 3. That's 2. We have 3. Haha! 3 retro challenges. The first is Klax. Any system, we want to see your high score on 1 credit. Standard game settings, 1 credit, high score. That's what we want to see. Our second challenge is on Simcity. Again, any system you want. We want to see your highest population in January 1950, having started in January 1900 on your city. We want to see your highest population. And our third, check 'em, 3 challenge, Smash TV arcade version. We want to see what your highest score on 1 credit can be. You have until the end of this show to send in a video of you competing on that particular set of challenges. Any of them, you can go for all 3 if you want, or you could just pick your one speciality. Any of those. Send a video in. You could send it via just pointing your phone at a screen. You could send it by, I don't know, sticking a cine camera in front of your television and recording it. Whatever suits you. Send in the video so that we can see that you have competed. You don't have to show your face. We just want to see you actually compete by competing. So point it at the screen, it's fine. You could do a screen recording on your computer if you know how to do it. Either way, any way that you prefer, send in your videos to zoe.robinson@gmail.com. I will put it into the chat now. Send at gmail.com. Or send it via the WhatsApp link on the GameHammer Facebook page. That's why I set that up, so you can get in touch. So do either of those and you too can get in. What else do we have for us? Now that is the big question, is it not? What do we have tonight? Well, we only actually have 1 entry, and it's from our good friend Sir Patrick Furlong, who has competed in Klax. Unfortunately, I can't count toward the actual high score because he set that challenge, and that's not how the rules work, but he will show us what kind of high score we're expecting, which is great. So we'll be looking at that in a moment. But for the moment, let's move over to the main camera. Beep, 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 beep. I have to make my own special effects on this show. We are so high budget. Now I've moved over to the main camera because I want to say hi to everyone who's in the chat. And tonight it's hello to Sir Patrick Furlong and hello to George Botterini. Always a pleasure to have you both with us. So that's fine. Like I say, we've only had 2 entries, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to push people to make entries if they don't want to. I'm not going to try and force anyone to do that, because that's not the type of show I want to do here. If you will, when I put the idea for this out several months back now, there was a lot of people who said that they wanted to watch it but didn't want to compete. They just want to watch it and enjoy, which is a perfectly valid way of doing things. I will not say you can't do that. Absolutely would never say that. But a larger number have said that they want to compete than actually have, which is a surprise. Perhaps people haven't got settled with the idea of the show yet. I don't know. I'm just going to move my ears on top of my thing so that they look right. There. They always look lopsided. There's always one further down than the other. There we go. Meep beep. So, Patrick says, what's the Smash TV score to beat? I haven't set one yet. There isn't one. We haven't got one set yet. It's no one's competed in that one. That's just how it is. But like I say, sometimes you have a show where people want to join in and sometimes you don't. And that's perfectly fine. I'm going to keep it going. I'm thinking we'll get to episode 10. If we haven't picked up any number of people that want to actually be involved, then we'll think about a different style to the show. I'm just quickly looking through the emails. Nothing's come in, but I do know that we did have one sent via Facebook because that was Patrick. So we're going to have a look at that in a moment. In fact, I'm going to turn off the background music because we're not going to need that in a second when we see this. So, it's just how it is. If people don't want to join in, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to say they can't. Why am I getting... Oh, I'm on the... Facebook, I hate the new system you've got where I have multiple accounts, essentially, for the stuff. Because we've got stuff here and stuff there, and every page is now an account. It's just ridiculous. So, where's the link that Sir Patrick sent me? Because I know I've got it, because I looked at it. Where is it? Oh, give me my... Seriously? Oh, come on, Facebook, give me the screen. There it is. Wow, it's a fight to get Facebook to do anything these days. I can see why all of the latest news is about people leaving in droves. Yeah, because they've made it impossible to watch and enjoy. They're silly, silly people. What can we say? Right, let's put this onto cinema mode so we get a nice big screen. And it's ready to go. So, I am going to now do a few clickety-clicks. Deep, 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 deep. That's not what I want, is it? Okay, my screen has frozen. That is wonderful. So there we go. I hope you guys can still see me. There we are. We're now on widescreen. So that you guys can see clickety-clackety-clacks. And if I just grab hold of my screen as well, I can move it out the way and get that out the way too. There we go. Look at the abilities of this show. We are just so high-tech. This is amazing. How would you ever cope with a show this high-tech? My goodness. I am corpsing a little bit so that I can get this to go. Right, we all good? Yes, we are good. Let's do this. Let's see what we got for Klax. This is Sir Patrick attempting it. This looks like a very high-tech version of Klax. Any sound? No sound. I think this is the arcade version. So, the aim of Klax is to get 3 in a row, essentially. Either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. And the diagonals are hard. Oh, you get more points if you get more than 3, which is worth knowing, because I didn't know that. So here we are. You must get 5 Klaxes. So far, what's our score? Where is the score? I can't see the score. Oh, it's at the top in the middle. Guys, can you tell that I am here only by virtue of having taken an awful lot of painkillers? Because I feel awful. This is so bad. I have an immense amount of pain. Such is life. Life is pain. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something. That's Princess Bride, isn't it? Yes. Way, there you did it. So, we've got a lot of good showing here. This is a really good run. I'm really liking how you've done this. 24,385 so far. Have you even dropped a block yet? Because that's how you start to lose on Klax. I am very, very surprised how easy you're making this look. 'Cause I always have issues with this game because it's a lot harder than it looks. Let's put it that way. Hello to not Ryan Johnson. How you doing? Hope you're having a good... I'm shouting into this microphone tonight. I'm going to move the microphone. You're going to hear a little bit of a clunk as the Boba Fett wobbles around because I've got a little bobble-headed Boba Fett on the hanging off the microphone as a decoration that, as a filmmaker and microphone user, I should have realised would cause a noise. But, you know, these things happen. So, I hope you're all having a good night. This is looking really good. Patrick says, take into account I did this on a keyboard while half blind. Well, that's just making it even worse, isn't it? Because you're doing better than I did, and I have both my eyes working. And kind of played the game a fair few times. So, yeah, you're just rubbing it in now. And not Ryan Johnson, I'm doing good. How are you feeling? I am feeling atrocious. I am here only via the power of painkillers. So if I start to go a little weird, you know why. It's because the painkillers are affecting me. Oh, you lost one there. Ooh. This is where our Klax enthusiast is starting to falter. Because these little what Pez dispenser blocks, that's what they always look like to me. They start to come thick and fast. And if, like me, you're a bit thick and fast yourself, then that becomes a problem. Here we go. Come on. We can get a few more points than this. You're only on 46,000 points. My goodness. Come on. This is a master stroke. Making this far. Yes, keep going. Whoa, they're getting hard. There's no way you're going to manage to keep going with this. Yep, there you go. 46,209. Now that is, now you can see all the weird stuff I've been watching. 46,000. Where's my buttons? 290 points on Klax. That is the score to try and beat. My goodness. What? Hang on. Sorry. I've just seen something in the corner here. Top 10 discoveries made in the unlikeliest ways from Top 10s. Great channel if you haven't watched it. Simon Whistler does some great content. Discoveries made in the unlikeliest ways. New species found on eBay. How does that work? I'm sorry, but I will be adding that to my watch list. Where's my watch list? Where is it in the watch list? It's got to be there if it's on the top. Yes. Oh, it went up an hour ago. Add that to my watch later list because I need to see what on earth is going on with that. No, don't give me the mini player. Give me the default. For goodness sake, give it back. Give it back, you monster. Stop it. You. No, we don't want to watch. We don't want to watch zero punctuation. No. Default view. That's. Why are you so hard to control today, eBay? eBay? YouTube. What is... Oh my goodness, why is it so hard to control these things? What has been going on? Why am I so out of touch with how things work? Oh my goodness, I am in so much pain. Right, are we back to normal? Is that going to work? Yes. Okay, sorry about that. So that's fun, but just a little thing. If I pull this down. Oh, this is... I had to come live today because if I didn't, we would have 3 weeks before the show came back. Because next week I can't host a show on Friday because I'm hosting another show. I'm helping out at the Great Electric Train Show in Milton Keynes as a production assistant for Jenny. So I've got family house sitting while we head off, and it's going to be fun. But oh, I'm here via virtue of many, many painkillers, which is kind of why I don't know what I'm talking about a lot of the time. How are you guys? Like I was saying at the start, that's the only entry we've had for the challenges. Oh, this was a mistake. For those of you who aren't aware of what's happened, I hurt my leg, which puts a bit of damage on my hip. So while taking a lot of rest for that to get my leg and my hip healed, I laid wrong because apparently you can do that when you have minor spine damage, and I have damaged or at least set off the damage that's in my at the base of my neck and in the upper spine. So the pain I am in is immense. Like as some of you will know, I live with chronic pain. I'm one of those people who is hurt all the time because of an old injury when I was at university, and this goes up above and beyond what I was normally feeling. So if I seem a little bit off, it's because I am pretty much a little bit off. I hope you guys understand and can bear with me. So, I am now going to attempt to beat the Klax challenge. Chronic Pain here too, says Patrick. You have my immense sympathy, Patrick. You really, really do. It is hard to live with. It's not easy to live with. So I'm going to attempt the Klax challenge. Here we go. Oh. We're going to see how this goes. But the issue is we're going to need some more challenges. And since the format of the show was that whoever beats the challenge gets to set the next challenge, we don't have anyone to set the next challenge. So I'm going to open the possibilities up to you guys. What retro games, it could be arcade, it could be computer, it could be consoles, whatever. What retro games would you challenge me on? And other people who watch the show, what would you challenge them on? I'd love to hear what you say. So here we go. Zooming in to the menu. I'll see what I can do with Smash TV, says Patrick. That would be great. Thank you so much. But like I say, guys, I will never try and push people to take part. I will never say that you can't do something that you enjoy, or that you should do things that you don't enjoy, or anything like that. At the end of the day, if you don't want to take part, that is fine. Please feel free to enjoy the show. I will never suggest that you should only take part or watch the show if you take part. Don't think that I would ever say that. If you enjoy watching, that's great, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, flip is X. Okay. Hello, James Pets. How are you doing? But if you want to take part, it's very simple. There are arcade emulators for all these games on the web. There's probably PC emulators and all sorts on the web as well. So never feel like you have to have this stuff. You can always play via the web. And one thing I'm going to do from this week onward, when we have the new challenges, I'm going to put up a link on GameHammer.co.uk, the website for the show, and for all GameHammer shows. I'm going to put up links on there that will basically embed, either link to or embed a copy of the game, so that you can take part just by going to the website. So even if you don't have the game physically and you want to take part, you can still point a camera at the screen, put your phone at the screen or whatever, and press record, and just try it from the web version. I hope that's because the idea of this show partly is a competition because people want to win a trophy, that kind of thing, which is great, but also partly to get people to play games that they may not have chosen to play before. That's kind of the idea. That's how I would do it. That's how I see it anyway. So, with all that said, if you guys have any challenges that you'd love to present for everyone who plays and for me as well, that would be great. Not Ryan Johnson. Yeah. You have my sympathy, man. It's not easy. So, let's go for it. Credits. I don't want 2 credits. Can I start? Wave 1? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. So we've got hardly any sound. What's going on here? Can you guys hear it now? James Pett says as well, how's life and so getting by. It's not the easiest, but getting by. Here we go. So let's drop that orange and pull down to get slightly quicker, which is not something I'll be doing in the future because this is going to get bad. We have to get 3 Klaxes. I think they're just generalized Klaxes, but we'll see how we go. I am playing using the arcade stick, which is how I like to play arcade games. Thank you guys, I'm glad you can hear it. For some reason I can't very much. It may just be a side effect of the fact that my hearing is not great, but hopefully you guys can... Yeah, the equalizer I've got on screen is telling me that you guys can hear. Let's see how far I get with this anyway. How many have I got now? 5 to go. Ooh. Right. grab. There's another one. That's not the music, is it? That's not the sound. Scrappy-Doo and his crappy power. Puppy power over here. Oh, remember the joke I did with the turtles about Donatello and how he does machines? Well, it turns out that my niece was watching and she found that hilarious. Her mother didn't. So that was fun. Here we go. Oh, did we get extra points for having Klax sat on the buffer? That's interesting. Oh. So there we go. Yeah, the pain is starting to get intense. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. We're going to see how we get through. We're going to at least get through the 3 things. It's bringing in more. This is how the Klax gets harder. The tiles come down quicker and there are more colours. So now you can't just dump them. You have to work things out. I'm supposed to do diagonals. Oh. Okay. That would have been great to remember at the start, wouldn't it? Whoops. Alright, let's see what I can do with the diagonals. Well, I've got 2 there. Can I get it? I am in big trouble here. Oh no! Oh no! Well, there's 1. No! Oh! I forgot. No! That doesn't count, does it? Alright. There, we got 1! Oh my goodness. This is not going to work. Just drop them. Drop them. Oh my goodness. Well, I got 19,230 because I forgot we were doing diagonals. Patrick, you win this. Oh my goodness. Patrick, you definitely win this one. So, that was fun. I forgot we were doing diagonals. We're trying to line up horizontals. Well, that was great. That was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. How bad am I at games that reset? This is the part of the fun about the challenges. It's part of the fun and part of the... Oh. Oh. One of the ways that the damage comes forward is like... It's like waves of travel sickness. It's weird. I am sat in a chair in a house. I should not feel like the earth is ululating like waves. Ooh. But I do, because that's how this is coming about. So, we're going to continue. I'm going to save the SimCity one for afterward, for 3rd, even though technically it was 2nd, because we already have the game set up for this. So, hi to Lex, how you doing? And thanks again for having me on your show last week. And yes, sorry guys, I am back on the monster. What can I say? Ooh. Anything to keep myself going at the moment. Oh, by the way. If you haven't already seen the messages that have been going around, Fusion Retro Books have Crash Magazine, which you might remember, the old Crash Magazine for the Spectrum, Zap 64 for the Commodore 64, Zap Amiga for the Amiga, Fusion Magazine for modern and old games, and Amtix, which is the one I really, really love because I write for it. Although I am writing some for Fusion these days. But Amtix, all of these have annuals. The annuals are in the last few days of their Kickstarter, so if you want to get the annual in time for some nice Christmas reading, then it's worth going to Fusion Retro Books and checking out the Kickstarter. That's linked there. well worth it. I say that as someone who has written for the annual. I did some reviews of Christmas games. I believe there's a few other things that are in there that I've written as well. Wouldn't be surprised if some of the history articles I've written go into the annual. But yeah, and that's worth having a look at. So, with that out of the way, I just wanted to make sure that that was put out, because the last few days before it finishes, if you want to grab the annual, they're worth it. Nice hardback book, really nice, and got a good collection of reads to keep you going over the wacky winter months. But shall we go on to the final of the three that we did? Where is it? Smash TV. And then we'll go on for Simcity afterward, because I have to change screens for that. But here we go. Into the fight. Now this is a twin stick shooter, which is why I've moved away from the arcade stick for the PS2 to the Pink Station controller, which I love. Patrick has done a Smash TV. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I look forward to that. But I'm going to show how I get on Smash TV, and then we'll have a look at how Patrick did. No, here we go. Right, okay, let's get into it. Let's go. So this is a standard twin stick arena shooter. Basically, destroy everyone on the screen and pick up wacky prizes. James Pett says, as to SimCity, I feel a little guilty suggesting it and then not entering the competition. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. This is what I've been saying all the way through. If you prefer not to play, then don't play. I'm not going to try and force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. I'm not that kind of person. The entire point of this show is to introduce people to games that they may not have played before. But if you don't like gaming, or you don't want to play that particular game, or you don't fancy playing the competition or whatever, then don't worry about it. It's fine to just watch. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. So don't feel guilty. It's great that you're here. Here we go. So let's see how far I can get on 1 credit. Lex says, I have Midway Treasures too. It's so good. I actually can't remember what I bought this collection for. I think it was Gauntlet that I originally bought Midway Treasures for. Played using the keyboard, my goodness. That must be tough on a twin stick shooter. I can imagine that not going too easily. So congratulations in that respect. Oof. The biggest issue on this screen is the mines. Those bluey purpley things that I'm avoiding, the circles. Ah, never get stuck in the corner in Smash TV. Oh! What's my score? 117,040. Oof. That was too short a game, man. Oh my goodness. It was tough, says Patrick. Yeah, understatement, I'm sure. That was Smash TV, man. It's such a fun game, but I am no good at playing that and coordinating what I'm saying on the screen. I tell you guys, those people who can play online shooters and hold down a conversation with their fans, or either on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, the kind of live action shooting game that does that has a talent. And I don't care what people say about they're just Twitch streaming all day, they're just playing games all day. No, being able to hold down a conversation and focus on what you're firing at and make it all entertaining and try and win, it's multiple things all at once. It is a skill. And I will never talk down about that kind of person, because that is a skill, and it's a skill I don't really have. Now, Lex says, the twin stick shooter game I enjoy playing is Alien Nation for the PS4. I don't know that one. Sorry to say, I don't know it. What is this? Monster Punch. Punch energy. It suggests you punch energy. I'm not going to punch it too hard because then it would fall out and it would go all over the thing, and I don't want that. But apparently, according to this, we should punch energy. Hi! Poof! I have had too many painkillers. I don't know what I'm talking about. James Fed says it's different to Monster Munch. Just a bit, yeah. Patrick says he doesn't have PS2 or Xbox style controls for the PC. I have one that it's from Mad Catz, and one of the buttons doesn't work. I don't know. For anyone who knows Mad Catz, I've essentially said the same thing twice there. I have a Mad Catz controller. It doesn't entirely work. Yes. Why did you say the same thing twice? But it works on Windows 7, which is really good, because my laptop runs Windows 7, and I play Skyrim on it and things like that. I haven't got it to work on Windows 10, and I don't know why. James Pett says it sounds if you're... Yeah, the damaged disc in my neck is really, really hurting. And I end up holding myself in weird positions, which kind of pulls muscles further down, so it's not great. I'm keeping going as well as I can. So, Lex says the energy drink I had this morning was called Bang, and the flavour I had was called Rainbow Unicorn. Lex, if your Rainbow Unicorn is going bang, you're feeding it wrong. Give it a bit more fibre. I'm laughing at my own jokes now. This isn't... I'm not Billy Connolly. Why am I laughing at my own jokes? Patrick says the Dual-Rig laptop I got rigged up this TV minus its screen uses Windows 7. Amelia says, hello, Auntie. So, hello, Amelia. In that case, I believe, who was it? Asda still stock some old stuff. I want to say Cherry controllers or something like that. They're basically Xbox 360 controls. They work really well on Windows 7, so it might be worth having a look. They also have cotton candy flavor of Bang. I love that you're writing it all in capitals. It's not Bang, it's Bang. Which reminds me of those adverts we have here. I'm Barry Scott, and this is Still at Bang. It's like, yes, we know, Barry, you say that every time, and you shout it. We can hear you. Right now, the little horror has been attacking me. Yeah, that happens. Not Ryan Johnson says, I was out with friends last night. Had to call it an early night as I was having pain in my neck, causing me a headache and nausea. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? There's a nerve somewhere in the... Well, there's multiple nerves in the neck because that's where your spinal column is, which is like full of nerves. Okay, Patrick, I am so sorry to hear that. Wow. Sorry to hear that, man. What was... Yeah, the spine. There's a load of issues. Not issues. There's a load of nerves, and if you pinch the wrong ones, you can get such problems. Nausea and headaches are the least of a problem with a spinal issue, so... Yeah, I suppose we're all lucky in that respect. Right, what was I... Oh, yes, I was corpsing a little bit so that I could see if Patrick had sent the... Did you send me the link? Has it finished uploading? Did you send a link? Where is... No, never mind. Okay, so... The next one we're going on to then, while we wait for that, is... What's the word? Simcity, yes. Browser... game. Do we have that? Guilty by association, my goodness. Did I see the new Transformers toys that got announced yesterday, says Lex? I did see some of them, and wow. That was, yeah. I was impressed. That purple one that turned into a heavy weapons platform, that was a bit interesting, wasn't it? Right, is this the one? Is this the version we played the other day? Can I have a browser that works, please? Come on, I've got Spinning Beach Ball of Doom. I bet that you guys can't even see anything moving on screen now because of this. It's decided to hang. Yay! That's what we want. Yay. Where's the button to play it? Is that it? I don't think this is... Patrick says, I always wanted Fortress Maximus. I never knew about Fortress Maximus back in the day because I never saw that episode. Ah, there's the button. Play it online. Play classic games. Here we are. Are there new Transformers? Can we have a pot plant that turns into a tea cozy? Or a rug that turns into a cake? I think that's probably not the type of transforming that they generally do. Let's see, can we play... I don't want to see an advert! Press a key to continue. Launching emulator. Here we go. Ah, Patrick has sent something. Well, we'll get to that in a moment, Patrick. But first, since it's here... Actually, no. Since we've just done thingamajig, if I grab... Seriously? Oops, something went wrong. Oh, for goodness sake, go back! Ah, oh, God, grief. That's just great. Back. Can I have my chat back, please? It's just... Everything is going wrong. This is great, isn't it? That's just one. Right, so we got the classic game there. If I Control T and Control V, can we see what we need to see? Control V, Control T. Let us see what we need to see. Kind of works for me. Right, let's hope this works. And we get the widescreen. Yes, we do. Seriously? Oops, something went wrong. Oh, studio.youtube.com. If I go to that. Yay! Cinema mode. Ooh. Here we go. Smash TV. This is one of the ways that the damage goes forward. Is that I'm in the background. It's like waves of travel sickness. So we're going to hear a lot of me talking. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's going to get confusing. So let's turn that off. And here we go. So this is Sir Patrick Furlong attempting to massacre a lot of green guys. Let's see how we go here. He's got a brand new toaster. I'd buy that for $1. I do love the fact that it's basically the Running Man with a load of Robocop quotes and things in it. It's a great idea for a game. So, due to the fact that he's using keyboard, we can see that Sir Patrick is attempting to play using only the cardinal directions, which is going to actually reduce his potential strategic options here. So, I have a feeling he's going to make a lot more use of area effect pickups than I did. Because that would be the best and quickest way to clear the rooms. But we'll see how it goes. It's doing pretty good at the moment. Halfway to my score already. Brand new VCR. Yay! That was the background noise on it as well. All the audience would cheer. It was a very strange game. I remember playing this in the arcade and not knowing what the hell was going on. I enjoyed the game and looked it up for the Amstrad, but I had no idea what was going on. It was ridiculous. Okay, got to avoid the mines, which are randomly placed. Whoa, the guy exploded there. Grab the key, grab the key! Oh, we didn't grab the key. Should have picked the key up. Let's see how this goes on anyway. I believe the original arcade doesn't have an ending. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this. Okay, Patrick is almost at my score. If I remember correctly, and please do correct me if I'm incorrect on this, the original arcade was designed to be so hard that it couldn't be completed. So there's no ending on it. There should be an ending. You're supposed to see yourself go to what's called the Pleasure Dome if you get enough keys. But I don't think you can get enough keys in the original version to actually go to the Pleasure Dome. Oh, what did he get? What's 132 0730. That's the score to beat. There we go. And now you get to see an awful lot more of the weird stuff I watched, like True Crime, Slopes Game Room, The Completionist. Oh, I love The Completionist. His love of games is infectious. If you watch his stuff, you'll know what I mean. His love of games is immense. It's great. So, That's pretty good. 132,070 for Smash TV. New score to beat. So now Sir Patrick, unless someone beats that score, will have 2 points in the running for Retro Gamer of the Year. So get your scores in. There's still plenty of time to get there. The person who's completed the most challenges at the end of the year gets the trophy. There will be a trophy. It'll be great. So I do recommend getting involved. So shall we have a look at Simcity? I have a feeling an advert is about to play there, which is not great, but we'll do what we can with it. Start new city. Let's do this. Let's see how this goes. Mouse pointer is hidden. Yes, I know that. So did... Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, let's just make sure this works. Start new city. We're going on medium. And as usual for this show, the SimCity name is Buttland. So, let's see how Buttland does. And let's see if I manage to not destroy everything the way I did last time, because that was just ridiculous. Right, can we make this a bit bigger? Yes, we can. There we go. We can see a bit more of Buttland now. So, we're going to need some houses. And I'm going to do what I did last time and place a ridiculous amount of residential area. But I'm going to make the commercial zone smaller. So let's put it like that. Commercial zone. And then only a couple of industrials. If I lay it there, that should work out, shouldn't it? Because they don't need as many commercial and industrial places as residential, due to the fact that people should be okay. And a nuclear power plant next to the industrial area. There we go. Right, let's link these up and see what happens. Go up, and the first thing we do should actually be to speed this up a bit. Let's go fast. Because hopefully people start moving in. So let's see how this goes. Remember, we're playing from 1900 to 1950 and hoping that everything will work. Now we need... Yeah, people are moving in already. What's that? Where's my earthquake? But that'll do a huge amount of repairs. Where's our roads? There. I'm not going to worry about an earthquake at all. We'll see how the earthquakes go. But at our stage, it doesn't really matter that the earth has quaked, due to the fact that there's nothing here to destroy. Oh, we had industry, now it's gone. That is the fickle finger of the market. Fortress Maximus G1 toy never came to Europe, says Patrick. I thought I'd never seen it. It wasn't even in the show until the final episode, if I remember correctly. It's a bit weird. I had kind of moved on by that point, I have to admit. Okay, so now we have 1902 already, my goodness. Shall we go with these figures? We're going to have... Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with those figures. So how are we doing? Let's have a look at our windows. We need graphs. No, we don't. What's our population? Where's our graphs? Windows. Evaluation. Population is 380, which is an awful lot better than last time I tried this. So let's build a railway and see how we get on here. We put a train right the way through the middle. Then you never know, we might actually get some people coming in via train. It's unlikely, but it might happen. And that is what we want, the potential for people. Okay. Let's see if this helps. So far, not, but you never know. And now we need tree-lined boulevard down the middle to separate everything and make it all nice. So, Is that working out? Are we getting somewhere nice? I'm not sure. Funds are getting low. The tax rate might have to go up, I think. 8%. Let's see how that works. And we'll see how things pan out. So, we're going to wait a little bit and speed up. Let's go for fastest and see how we get on for a bit. There we are. 1903 is sweeping by. Flooding reported. Where? I didn't see any. Yay! We are not doing well at all. What is... Apparently we need more residential and less commercial and more industrial. Okay. We're still losing money though. So we need more residential areas apparently. Well, we're going to have to go for here, here, and here. Right, we're now starting to making a bit of money. This is going much better than it did last time. And let's face it, it couldn't get much worse than last time. Now we're getting somewhere. The amount of money that's coming in is going... No! No, we've lost... Oh no, I've done it again. We've completely screwed the budget again. Oh no. We've done it again. It's all falling apart. We have no money at all. You've never take the percentage of funding down. We only end up with $10. Oh, citizens upset. Tax rate is too high. Yeah, I know it is, but what can I do? You've got no money in the bank. Why does this always happen? We have $26 in the bank. We cannot fund anything. Yep, and there goes the $26. Roads deteriorating due to lack of funds. Every single time I play this. It doesn't work out. I'm putting taxes down to naught. Come on, join us. Come on, come in. You know you want to. Come on in. See how it goes. We have a tax rate of nothing. Roads deteriorate. We have no roads and no funds and no taxes and loads of people who want to live here. The place is a pigsty, but you don't have to pay any tax, so people keep going. We still have no money. Taxes collected, $72. It all went on our crappy, crappy roads. And now people are leaving. Oh, why? Why would you go? The roads, they're so nice. We've got some parks. This is ridiculous. We have 90... It's just getting worse. The roads, they suck. Major earthquake reported, doing thousands of dollars of renovations. They're not problems, they're renovations. Oh, we better stop that fire. Oof. Why are you leaving? It is nice here. We don't charge you for anything. Come on, you know you want to live here. It's great. The only reason I'm getting any money at the end of the year is because we have so bad roads that there's nothing left to renovate or maintain. Why is there another... Who suggested we build a city on a fault line? Now no one's got any power. Oh my goodness. These people are just wanting everything. Right, where's the missing link with the power? Is it there? Go with the... Yeah, 51... They've all got power. What's wrong? Why hasn't he got power? Oh! Oh, he hasn't got any power because that guy can't get any power. How's that? Yeah, now they're fine. Okay! This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. We have nothing here. People still complain. I don't charge you any tax. Just come and join us. Come on. Come and live in filth with all the other pigs in Buttland. Tornado. That's gonna help. This place is a mess. This is an absolute mess. And Pete, they're still saying they want more residential. But no one wants to live here. It's terrible. It looks like crap. Come and live in the pigsty. Why don't you join us in this squalor? Taxes are only 5%. No one pays any money to the government. It's ridiculous. And then they complain about the roads. I'm sorry, but your combined tax collection is $90. You can't be complaining about the state of the roads when you don't pay any money in. Come on, join us. Live in filth. It's atrocious. You know you want to live here. It's crap. I'll just put down another place. And they're straight in there. Come on, you two can live in absolute squalor. What if I put it up to 100? Right, so now the roads won't deteriorate anymore, but we've still got no people who want to live anywhere. We've got train tracks that go nowhere. There's a nice quiet piece of rail there, and it doesn't do anything. This place is atrocious. Oh dear, I do love the fact that this is just a complete mess. Every single time we play Simcity, the end result is filth everywhere. We got $22 in the bank. Our cash flow this year is $5. I'm putting the tax rate up to 6%. There's going to be no one here anymore. They're all going to leave because you can't just turn up and pay nothing. Oh my goodness, this place is an industrial and commercial nightmare. Our transport budget for the year is less than $80 because we haven't got any roads. Oh dear. We've only got 8 years left. We're not going to have many people. I can't believe how awful all of this is. It's so bad. 162. We could replace some of the industrial zone or the residential zone, but if I did that, we might lose the few people that live there. Oh dear. Come on, remove. Let's get rid of some of this mess and see if anyone comes in. Right, oh, we're getting somewhere now. We've got $267 in the bank. My goodness, let's remove some of the rubble from the latest environmental disaster that we've suffered. 3 years left. Do you think we can get more residential people into our haphazard nightmare lifestyles? Buttland, come on in. You too can live in squalor. We have a nuclear power station that's surrounded by a moat made out of former roads and cars and industrial people. The nuclear power plant had rubble in it. It's a broken power plant. Okay, speed is now down to average. We have slightly missed our time. Our population was 2,780. I enjoyed that. That went by ridiculously. Right, 2,780 population in SimCity. You know what, guys? I have a feeling that I had too much fun there. What are the worst problems in Buttland? Housing costs. You pay nothing. Our annual tax income was $100. They were paying nothing. And apparently the cost of housing was still too high. And then 13% of people saying taxes. Oh my goodness. The tax rate was 6% by the end, and they're still complaining. That just, to me, that just demonstrates, without a doubt, just how unpleasable some people are. Have I just cracked? Oh, there we are. It demonstrates very adequately how some people will never be happy, regardless of what you do. It's a very true-to-life political simulator there. Sorry about that if I just went completely off the rails. I don't normally do a live stream where I'm absolutely nuts, but you know, these things happen because I am in so much pain that I'm trying to use humor as a cover. Okay, that is the third and final of our challenges for the night. So we have to decide now, guys. We have to decide what the challenges will be for next time. So I was thinking of switching it up a bit. And while I do that, I will try and bring up the ITV system so that we can see what is going on. So, I've got some collections here. Now, we've already been doing the Midway Arcade Treasures, which is the one that's got Klax and Smash TV on. I was thinking we might move away from Midway for a moment, because that way we can have some fun with some other producers. So, what would you guys say to a little bit of fun with the old Atari? Have you played Atari today? That was the old advert, wasn't it? So, I've got a few games on here that might be fun. We have the Activision Anthology and the Atari Anthology. Can you see them? Yes, you can. So, the idea with this would be that we'll play a few games from Atari. Patrick, since you have the highest score on Smash TV, if you want to issue a challenge, that's great. Doesn't have to be Atari, could be anything. I'll do a quick check on my emails to see whether we've had any other entries. Oh my goodness, my neck is killing me, guys. Sorry, I'm having to stop for a second and just take a breather. Oh, we have no more entries. Okay, so it is still, this show is still young, and it's fine. So, for Atari, I'm going to pick two, and if Sir Patrick wants to pick one as well, that's fine. I'm going to just make sure that the show is still actually streaming all right, because we are at 30%, and I think we're doing fine. I think we're doing fine. It's just you guys just went very quiet when I started going off the rails with Buttland, so so I'm always worried, you know. Yep, everything seems to be working. Oh, I see what's going on. Right, you guys were commenting. And my YouTube Studio thing has not refreshed. Reload page. Let's see if this is going to actually work now. Yes! Now we've got... now it's worked. Right, so you guys have been talking to me. Right, that's what's happened. It hadn't updated. So let's have a look at what you guys were saying. Okay. Hello, Gordon. How you doing? I didn't see you come in. Sorry about that. It says, looks like business as usual. And Patrick says, what's the link for SimCity? Oh, that's a good point. I closed it without asking for that, didn't I? All right, let's have a new window and we'll find out. History, it is DOSBox SimCity. So, the link for SimCity is this. There we go. So you've got that now. Sorry about that. Everyone remember Buttland's football team, the Flaming Butts? That was it for the last time, yes. James Pett says you need to be more cautious than the other years. Not so many parks, no nuclear power, use coal instead. Yeah, that would have been a good one, yeah. Oh my, you just made Detroit. Yeah, well done in a manner of speaking. Welcome to Butland, home of the flaming butts. I do love it. So, I'm quiet because I'm fitting window bars to an N-gauge carrier. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Where is it? You may be happy, James, to know that this was sent to us by Pico as a review sample. A Pico N-gauge bungalow. And I have built it. Just one moment. Okay, that's not good. Loose floorboard, it's fine. I thought I'd broken something, but it's not. It's a loose floorboard. I made it. And it came together really nicely. I was very impressed. So yeah, it's got a space in the bottom so I could put an interior in and then just put the thing down over the top, which is nice. Put a few lights in or anything like that. I haven't... Excuse me. They have... What's the word? They have some interior stuff. So you can put curtains and things in. But the material that they provide is just a piece of paper with some weird patterns on, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing with that, so I haven't done anything with it. So it looks just like a picture. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how well it comes together. There's no paint on this. This is all just presented as is, and it came together so incredibly well that I thought, there's no reason for me to paint that, although I might weather it a little bit. So I'm really impressed. I thought you'd like that. Okay, so... Ah, Patrick is doing a Simcity video. Excellent. Thank you very much, Patrick. I'll look forward to seeing that. Okay, let's have a look. Aero01, hello and welcome to the show. It says, great stuff for a retro gaming completion. I always wanted to play world games against people across the globe in their rifle. World... I know that name. What? Was that a Commodore game or is that... Nintendo? I can't remember which, but yeah, that sounds like fun actually. We could do that in conjunction, and not in conjunction, like at the time of the Olympics or something. So I'm thinking with the two challenges that I have to set, because I'm pretty sure Patrick's going to set one, we might go with a high score on Centipede and a high score on Hero. What do you think to that, guys? Since I did my channel, YouTube take longer than before to upload and process. Ah, the problem with that, Patrick, is it's the weekend. There's a lot more videos going up on the weekend. World Games is one of the game series by Epix. Same on the C64. Yeah, I thought, yes. I have a feeling that it was like summer games and winter games or something that I had on the Amstrad. But I'm pretty sure I've done something with the World Games. Was that part of one of the end of year review things that I did? That might be where I remember it from. So let's try Centipede on the good old Atari. Now I'm going to be emulating this via the Atari Anthology on PlayStation 2 and playing it using the arcade stick, because that way I get good replication of Atari technology of the joystick. Hee. So let's do this. Let me plug that in. There we go. And bring up the old game footage thing. Pop over to the other channel. And hopefully this will do it. Yeah. So I need to quickly switch to the correct aspect ratio. There we go. Atari Anthology is loading. Please wait. California Games, Summer Games 2, Winter Games, World Games, the Games Summer Edition, the Games... It was the Games Winter Edition that I had on the Amstrad, yes. Right. Yeah, we could try World Games. That would be a lot of fun, actually. Oh, that's loud. Blue Shift Incorporated. Renderware. I always expect Grand Theft Auto to come up after renderware. No memory card, no problem. Let's start the game. Here we go. I'm going to play some Centipede on the arcade version, because it'll look the nicest. I would play Black Widow, but it's a twin-stick shooter and I want to play it on... Thank you, Arrow. I'm glad. And welcome to the show. So here we go. Centipede. Let's do it. Right. 1 credit. Wow, that's dark. I expected it to be... That's weird. 1 credit. 1 player. And see how far... Oh, that's why. See how far we get on just the 1 credit. The purpose of Centipede is to try and destroy the Centipede, but you've also got to avoid the other hazards. I've let that Centipede get far too close to the floor. Come on. Every time it hits them... Oh! Oh. Every time you hit the Centipede, it splits, so you've got to be really careful. And you've got to be very careful of the other enemies, like the spider, which gives you bonus points, but if it hits you, you're dead. And they can move fast. Ah, yeah. 4-4-5-2 score at the moment. Come on, we can do this. I've done better at this than I have today in the past. Come on. Come on. We could. I am just basically hammering this. Is that it? 5, 8, 5, 4. On Centipede. So this is the one that we'll take entries from next week. Not at the moment, because this is for next week. Moment it's Simcity, Klax, and Smash TV for the high scores. I'm actually impressed with how well that plays. I remember it being easier, but perhaps it was because I wasn't having to talk as much, and that's probably how it is. Love Centipede. It's a great game. So, like I say, arcade version if you can. 1 credit. Let's see your high scores. That'll be the challenge. Send them in to, as I've said before, zoe.robinson@gmail.com. Video, a link to a video, link to a cine film thing. Point the cine camera if you want to. Stick your phone in front of the TV and record it. I don't care how you do it. That the idea is basically to see how high a score you can get, and for people to try fun games. That's the point of the show. But we have one more before we see what Sir Patrick has got. Patrick, are you going to be setting a challenge? I haven't. If you are, I haven't seen it yet, so I have to keep asking. If you don't want to, I can set one as well. It's not a problem. I can't believe I just almost dropped that. It's a download it from MAME, but won't play a bit. No worries. Can't believe I almost destroyed my disc there. I need that. Fun games are the best. That's it exactly, James. That's why I love this sort of show, where we can just have a bit of fun. That's what it's about. Not like the games are there to be enjoyed, of course, but you know, the main thing is to have fun. Right, the other game that we're going to set the score on. Again, 1 credit, or at least 1 set of lives, 1 go, as we would... yeah, is it my go and all that? That's what we used to say back in the day. So, 1 go on Hero on Atari. There are other versions, but I'm going to say the Atari one because I'll be able to find a link and put it on the website fairly easily. Although I probably could with the other ones, like in television if it had one. Right, let's hope this works. Go on. Here we go. Hero on Atari. I'm trying to think of a good one. Fair enough. Is it going to be something like, let's speed run Fantasy World Dizzy? Oh my goodness, let's speed run Treasure Island Dizzy. That would be an intense thing, like the Champion of Champions contest. We want to see how quickly you can complete Treasure Island Dizzy. A game with one life, you make one mistake and you have to start again, and the clock continues. That would be so harsh. Continue without saving. Let's get through. We don't need a save. We're playing Atari. Have you played Atari today? Yes, we have. Weren't you paying attention when we played it? That's not the lyrics to that song, is it? No, it's not. Press start. Here we go. So, select a game. Where is it? I know it's here because I played it. River Raid. No, that was Pitfall. Where is it? I know it's here. Title, Commander, Baseball, Country, Walker. There it is. Hero. James Pett says, fun is always good. When I build model railways, I set them up a little like computer games, i.e. automated with the player taking a distinct role with the goal. Yeah, that's how I like it. It's good. Right, here we go. Default settings, just one go to see how we get on. Here we go. Hopefully I'm not going to get a copyright strike for this music that's playing. What happened there? I'm not playing this. Game pause, would you like to quit? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. I wasn't even playing that. What's going on? Why am I not playing this? Can I not play with... I don't get what's going on here. I can press the start button and quit. Weird. Okay, I'm going to unplug the arcade stick, because that doesn't seem to want to work. Please insert your controller into player 1 slot. Beep, 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 beep. Does not compute, does not compute. Right. Oops. Oh, don't knock my drink over. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, let's see if I can get this. Oh, oh my goodness. Patrick says, Rainbow Islands, any format. Highest score at the end of Island 1 on 1. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, devious. I like it. Right, now I'm... Okay, it seemed to be on a demo before. That was weird. Right, so here we go. One set of credits, and we'll see how far we get. On Hero on Atari. One of the best Atari games, this. Wonderful game. Love it. Absolutely love it. Very simple. You're a guy that's part man, part helicopter. And you have to drop a few bombs. You only have a certain amount. And then you fly around and you pick. Sure, that challenge isn't that cruel, I did. I might have been making more of it than I did, than it needed to, but it's still funny. So you're half man, half helicopter, all hero. And the idea is for you to plummet to your death and hit spiders. No, the idea is for you to get through caverns and be able to... Did I just explode myself? I said, 1 life left. Hey! Hold now for a hero is now playing in my head. I loved that they used that for the He-Man trailer. That's the word. It was such a good idea to use that for the He-Man show, and I enjoyed the show, even though it felt more like the Teela show than He-Man. And if they'd been honest about that at the start, I think people would have warmed to it, but they weren't. Oh, come on! I could have got through there. You know I'm good for it. Well, that's it. I'm dead. 12,890 on hero. That's not a bad score. Not a great score. So, one set of lives, one go essentially. Default settings, hero, Atari. Great game that. And our final challenge is Rainbow Islands. Highest score at the end of Island 1 with 1 credit. Okay, I think I have Rainbow Islands, but it's not on any of the sets that I've got out for these collections. So, let's... It's alright, keep going. YouTube's still checking your SimCity, but no worries. We've still got time. So the third and final of the new challenges requires me to pick out the Taito Legends set. Rainbow Islands is on this one? Yes. Rainbow Islands. Taito. Taito Legends Volume 1 for PlayStation 2 this time. And here we go. I'm going to stick with the pink station controller for this time, but we'll see how we go. Let's see how we do. How we doodly do. Oh yes, how we doodly do. Take care, Gordon. Have a great weekend, and thank you for coming. It's been great to have you here. Explosive. Don't explode, but I should not have done that. Oh, that's twinging. Oh, here we go. Wow, that's loud. Taito Legends. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. So we need Rainbow Islands. We've got an awful lot of ones on here. What's Rainbow Islands? Yeah, any format. Highest score at the end of Island 1 on 1 credit. So the controls are circle to jump, cross for a rainbow. And here we go. Press start. 1 credit, yes? Yes. Rainbow Project. Here we go. Insert kind of select. I pressed select. Oh. No. Quit. Did I just not hear it properly? Is that what was happening there? Right. Start again. Because I put in 2 credits and we were not supposed to have 1. Start button. Right. Kind of hear it. Yeah. Right. 1 credit. Here we go. And how do I start? L1. Right. Here we go. Right, you can only walk up by going on the rainbows, otherwise you have to jump. Rainbows also allow you to kill the enemies. So here we go. No! Don't hit! Oh my goodness, I almost killed myself there. That was a bad thing. Definitely a bad thing. And we've got to get to the top of World 1 as quickly as we can. While picking up the certain diamonds. They're very, very, very important. And getting the highest score we can as well. There we go. Goal in! Goal in what? I've never understood why it's called goal in. But here we go. And doof. Right. Here we go. Straight into that guy. Why did I do that? And across. And up. Do. And up and up and up. Oh no 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 no! Don't forget that you can hit the enemies with them. And oof. Patrick says translations. Yeah, it's probably a translation issue. Goal in. It's like when you see the achievements on Minecraft. It says achievement get. Or at least it used to. I haven't seen what's happened of that since Microsoft took over, because I've been playing it on Xbox, and that's where you get just the achievement pops rather than anything else. But on PC, it used to say achievement get, not achievement got, or you got an achievement, or you get an achievement, or anything like that. It's just achievement get. Oh! I have a horrible feeling I'm not going to get to the end of this world without dying horribly, even though it's like World 1. So let's see how I do anyway. You know, these things happen. Is this the one where the first world? Is this the one where it's a boss fight with a spider? Or am I thinking of something else? Well, I'm dead again. Hi, Krista, how you doing? On my last life now. You're allowed to try it again, says Patrick. Yeah, but I'm not sure that my spinal damage will last that long. Oh, 62550. I did terribly at that. I did so bad with that. Continue play, but I can't. The boss fights the spider, yeah. It's not a bad thing, all things. I have played this a lot, honest. I have got quite far in it before as well. And it's not a bad game, but I've just had a look at the back of the title box. And are any of you familiar with Laser Warp on the Amstrad CPC? Because doesn't that boss fight there look like the boss fight from the end of Laser Warp on the Amstrad? I'm pretty sure it's not, because that Laser Warp is like a variant on Gorf, and that's just very interesting. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I'm rapidly running out of my ability to tolerate the problems I've got in my neck. But there is one thing that we always do on this show, which is attempt to break the world record on Bosconian. And one of these days, we might get close to it. But it probably won't be today. So, while I wait for that, I've just got to quickly grab my memory card so that we have a record of this. Oh, sorry about this, guys. I should have been more prepared, but I left the cards over at the other side of the room. So where is it? Here we are, Anthology Games. Oh. Yes, time for your Bosconian gameplay. You know me so well, Patrick. So holiday with really poor phone signal. Oh, sorry to hear that. Please get well soon. Right, let's do this. Right, got to load up from the anthology set that took me ages to find, and then like 10 turned up in CEX all at once afterward. Namco Museum on PlayStation 2. We shall now play Bosconian, the best of the old classic space shooters. Why is it so loud now when it was called? When it was quiet earlier, not called. Why would it be called earlier and change the sound? That's just weird. Okay, let's plug in the arcade stick again because we play Bosconian on this. And then we'll finish off with Patrick's SimCity video to round everything off. So, let's have a look. Bosconian. Now, in order to make this legit, we're going over to this screen here. Hello! Where you can see that I am playing this as we play. That's the point of this. So you can see that I am actually doing it while we play Bosconian. Can you jump? Yes, apparently you can. Namco Digital Clips again. They do a lot of They did the Turtles, didn't they? I am definitely getting a copyright strike. I just turned the music off there for a second. There it is, Bosconian. Why do you do this anthology thing? I'll turn the sound back on now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Bosconian. Here we go. Blast off. The greatest of the space shooters from the early days. For those who aren't familiar with Bosconian, the aim is to destroy these space stations by a variety of means. You can either destroy the center like that, which I didn't actually mean to. I was aiming for the outside. When it's open on the middle, you can fire straight in and destroy the station straight away. You don't get as many points, however, as you would if you destroy all the balls on the outside of it first, which is what I'm actually aiming to do. Because we're looking for the high score. I believe it's about 1.4 million. Or at least it was last time I checked. As you can see from the high score that's recorded, my highest score is 22,460. Which is a little short of a million, but not much. I think it's within the ballpark. And it's not really within the ballpark at all, is it? I am terrible at this game, but I love it. And I really want to see if I can, on this show sometime. It'll be a long time ahead. But on this show sometime, I am going to attempt to get a high score. A world record high score. Which I think would be fun, just to say you've got one. It'll be immediately beaten by the person who's already got the high score before me. I'm pretty sure of that. But it'll be nice to have had it for a little bit. So, let's blow up this final bit on the outside. There we go. Move on to the next round. We have 9,960. If we get to 10,000, I believe we get an extra ship, which I could really do with because I've got none left. No, we don't at 10,000. Okay. Just have to see how it go then. Is it 20,000 that you get into the ship, or 15,000? I can't remember. You get an extra ship with a certain... Well, it's a moot point now, because I only got half my high score. Krista says, I've got a blood test and chest x-ray on Monday. Sorry to hear that. Good luck. Good luck, we're all thinking of you. This game from it's a year younger than I am. It's amazing. Right. We're gonna have another go. See how we get on. I believe from what I saw there, it looks like 20,000 for the extra ship, which I could really do with. Wow, there's a lot more asteroids in this one. So, let's see how we get on. Right. We're doing okay so far. This is actually coming together decently. Oh! I said that too early. James Pett says, impressive for 1980. It really is. It really is. Like, seriously? Oh my goodness. I am not getting anywhere close to my high score, never mind the world record today. Wow. Right. Here we go. first of the 3 stations on this level gone. So, come on, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. No, we can't! James Pett says, game looks hard. It is. The biggest issue with the game, with the third and final try, and then we'll go to Patrick's. The biggest issue with the game is the fact that you don't know where all of the enemies are. You get on the little radar on the right-hand side of the screen, the lower right, you get an idea of where the main big formations of enemies are, but the individual ones you don't see. So you don't know they're coming, and they're coming quick. There, you see, you've got an idea of the formation. It's on there in pink. But everything else you don't see. Which means the first notice you get of a very fast-moving enemy is when it hits you. I shouldn't have hit the middle one first. When it's a formation attack, never shoot the orange one in the middle. Always shoot the pink ones first. Because the orange one, if it's hit first, all the pink ones will lose command and fly off and try and escape. Which reduces your chances of getting the 500 extra points. And since you're going for the world record on points, you need those points. Oh, kamikaze! Come on, we can do this. Let's get this center one. Oh, come on. How am I missing? Oh, just go for the middle. There. Right, we got it. Come on. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Oof. Right. Hit the center. Hit the center. Do it. Do it. Yes, get to the chopper. 10,750 points so far. Not bad, but not the best. Come on, let's try. Whoa! Come on, we can do this. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. No, no, get it away. Get it away. Come on, we can do this. Just hit it, get it. One more time, one more time. Yes. Come on, round to the other side, and straight up. Yes. Come on. Calming thoughts, calming thoughts, calming thoughts. Hit the outside first. No. Oh, we lost the last one. Could have had 500 points there. That would have been useful. I need them. I need them to try and get to the 20-odd thousand to get the extra life. Come on. Come on. We can do this. Yes. Keep cool, keep cool, keep cool. Keep away from all the bad guys. Come on, come on. Go, yeah. No. Get away. Get away. Come on. Come on. And yes. No. Get round. Ah, the middle's not worth it. Wasn't it? Condition red. Oh, crap. Now I'm going to get swarmed by them. No. We don't want condition. No! Oh, that got intense. That got intense at the end. Oh my goodness. 17,970. Probably the best I've done on the show while commentating. The 22,460 is actually an old score from when I first started playing. And I got reasonably alright at it for like the average casual player. But nowhere near good enough to challenge the world record. So it's going to be a while, let's put it that way, before we get it right. Let's move back to the main screen. Hello again. Haha. So we have one final thing. I really enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun, even though I'm terrible. Seriously terrible at this game. Okay. Is it going to save? Or is it already saved? I'm not sure. Please tell me you're not going to load another musical number straight away before you tell me whether you're saved or not. I think it auto saves. Probably auto saves. But yeah, I really enjoy playing Bosconia. It's a lot of fun. I'm probably going to play it a bit more after the show when I can lie down a bit. Yeah, it's already saved. Okay, so right, our final thing tonight does not require me to have this set off, so I can close that and then bring up a new window and grab this link from Patrick. So let's go for it. So if I move over to the main screen, you get to see that. Oops, something went wrong. Of course it did. Give me a moment, I'll sort that out. So bring up the widescreen again. Hello, Martin Vegas, how you doing? www.youtube.com. There's some technical issues when doing the SimCity video. Don't think my machine liked playing it online in addition to streaming orbs. I know that feeling, don't worry though. Right, here we go. Load a scenario. Let's see how we get on. Are you going to go for Heresville? What are you going to type in? This is always the fun bit. Like, what are you going to type? Come on. We know you're going to type something. Kojora. Ah. For a second there, I thought you were going to type in Kojak. Okay, let's budget on a little bit and see how we get on. Right, here we are. So, 1900. Let's see how you do it. Let's see how someone who's not an idiot at SimCity does things. Oh, you put the residential zones in blocks. I always put them with an ability to drive from between them. Oh, neck is killing me. Coal or nuclear? Oh, you're going to go for coal. You're going to go for coal like a sensible person who doesn't do things in a ridiculous way. Why would you do this? Why? Why would you do this? Doing it all sensible, like a sensible person who knows what they're doing. My goodness. Straight away, people coming in. May I suggest playing the video 1.25%? Oh, that's a good idea. We can playback speed. Yeah. I'm going to go for 1.5. Let's see how this goes. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, this is going to be fun. I've sped it up. You're about to speed it up. This is going to be amazing. Like, and this is what I made earlier. Here we go. Oh. Remember the tanks game on the CPC? Which one? Which one was that? I don't remember the tanks game. That's an interesting way of doing things, Patrick. Building over the power lines. It's an interesting idea. I did see that, James. We will be playing that. Definitely going to be playing that on Monday for the Anything Goes show. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Auto budget. But now you don't get to see all the mess that you create. That's part of the fun. You've got to have the weird budget where you've got no money coming in and you find out that people are paying $100 in tax and are still complaining about the condition of the roads. It's like, my 20 cents didn't pay for this. It's like, no, they didn't. Disc only, I think, says Martin. Right. I don't remember. I'll have to have a look at it because I don't remember. Police and fire in SimCity? Why would you need these things? I never had these things. And look how I got on. $100 in 1901 is a lot of... It is, but it's not a lot in SimCity because it costs a fortune. You saw how we were. Natural disasters were causing renovations that the town couldn't afford. Oh my god. You're gonna have more. Patrick is building more places. This is. Why? Why are you building facilities for your people? Why aren't you just making them live in absolute squalor like the people of Buttville? The home of the Flaming Butts. That's not a sports team. That's just what the food does to you. This is, oh my goodness. Residential is better near the waterfront. Higher land value because higher taxes. Does that actually work? I can never remember. Traffic in this... You've got warnings about traffic. I just got warnings that we didn't have any roads because they're all falling apart. You don't make your people drive on gravel. What's wrong with you? It's almost like you care. People actually want to live in this city to the point where you put down commercial area and it immediately started bringing more people in. That's... Tell me your tricks, Sensei. This is staggering. I used to be good at Simcity. I just make a mess because it's funny. Wow, this is growing at an incredible rate. I am actually impressed. Building more. They're all just wanting residential, and you're giving it to them. What is wrong with you? You're actually providing what people... You'd never make a politician. You're providing what they ask for, not what you think they should have. Oh, what's wrong with you? This is just ridiculous. My goodness. And they're actually... When you build it, they actually come. This is staggering to me. I don't get it. How is this working? How are you managing this? It's like magic. There's a land value wall for this, says James. Oh, fair enough. You've actually got a train on your train tracks. I just had tracks, and not very many of them worked. What? You've got 10,000 people in 20 years. This is... My goodness. Making things work by doing things properly. Whatever next? It's ridiculous. And yeah, and you haven't had a natural disaster yet. I had like 5 in 2 years. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Oh. I am staggered. Actual industry in an industrial zone. You're going to end up getting so many people. Yeah, you're going to end up getting so many people that you're going to have people run out of power because you'll need another station. This is just wrong. How can you compete with a city that actually works properly and has people in it? People that like to live there. It's just not fair. You're showing me up by doing things properly and not making the entire thing into an absolute farce. My goodness. I love that. You put down some road and then all the people on it disappear. Oh my goodness. 30 years and already you have so much traffic that you can hardly see the road for the traffic. It's amazing. Ah, an earthquake. Finally, it's looking like a real city. You've got debris everywhere. Half of the stuff doesn't work. This is what it's supposed to be like. You can't have a city made out of proper things. That's just wrong. Having things that work. What kind of Simcity are you? Flooding reported. Ah, it'll be fine. It'll wash away all the debris from the other stuff. Oh, you seem to have run out of power. Did your... Oh, look at where... Oh my goodness, that's... Wow. My wife is attempting to phone. I'll phone her back. This is going really well. You can't build commercial until you've knocked it down. You don't need to demolish the police station. If you clear the rubble, it will rebuild. That is a good point, James. Absolutely good point. But here we go anyway. Build the commercial centre back up and see what happens. More power. More power. Town status. You now have 2,000 citizens. I thought... Oh, there you go. I need evaluation. 2,840. Not bad. So, that is the thing to go for. Wow. That was impressive. You would do... Okay, I'm going to have to put that to the end now. Patrick, you've definitely won there. Jen's phoning me twice in a row. That means it's important. Guys, I'll see you next time. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut it short so I can see what's going on. Take care. Have a great night. And